Subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfucker.
Drax, stay here with Rocket. Watch him. That's who they're coming for.
I want to come.
No. Mantis, watch Drax. Groot, you know what to do with these. Push down on it.
What?
Push it down.
I am pushing down on it.
Push the button. It looks like you're pushing the keyhole.
The what?
There's a button under the handle. Press that in.
Okay. Now what?
Open the door.
That is a stupid design. And your instructions were very unclear.
Your friend once took advantage. I learned my lessons. I aimed some small part of my mental capacity back in my own direction, and now gravity itself serves my whims. You must find Counter-Earth familiar.
Counter-Earth?
I visited your planet many years ago.
Earth hasn't been my planet in a long time.
Your people had wonderful spirit. The art and music and literature were some of the finest in the universe. Earth would be a fabulous place were it not for the ignorance and bigotry.
Okay.
It inspired me to create Counter-Earth.
I don't care.
All of the good and none of the bad.
I don't need another speech by some impotent whack job whose mother didn't love him, rationalizing why he needs to conquer the universe.
I'm not trying to conquer the universe. I'm perfecting it.
Hey! Where did you go, Squirrel?
On the ground!
No, stop! No! No! Stop, please! Stop, please! Please!
What's going on, guys? James here bringing another video. And for this one, I'll do my review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So, I'm going to jump in the IMDb, I'll tell you the story, and all that jazz. There will probably not be scenes I can show you here, because it just came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But if there are, they'll be after this. So, IMDb here has a 8 out of 10 stars. It came out the beginning of this month, or no, not this month, last month. About 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it's about 2.5 hours long. And this one is the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And the last James Gunn directed movie since he's going over to be in charge of DC. So let's go down to the budget if there is one. I don't think there is because it came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, wait. I don't think they're... Yeah, May 5th. Budget, $250 million. Worldwide, $780 million. And the US and Canada, $322 million. So they, like, tripled their money. Okay. So, wait 1 second. I think this movie is the best one of the Guardians movies. One, I thought was okay. 2 was, again, very mad. This one is great. This one tells us Rocket's backstory, how he was tortured, how he became, like, a cyborg raccoon. And, yeah, it's just overall a great story. It deals with Gamora from 2014. She's in this one, so she's not in love with Peter, because this is before she would have met Peter. And the end of the movie, they don't end up together. They stay apart and they're friends. And this movie is overall really great. I love the High Evolutionary as the villain. He's a great villain. He calls himself God throughout the movie. He wants to pretty much be God. In some parts of the galaxy, he is called God. So, yeah, I thought he was great. By the way, I just want to add that Ned Leeds from Spider-Man's actor is in this as one of the High Evolutionary's scientists. Because I hesitate there because he's one of the people that records everything that the High Evolutionary does for his research. He's like a part robot, part man type thing. And I don't think anybody's brought this up in their reviews, but it's Ned Leeds' actor is in this. Which I'm like, wait, he's in Spider-Man. And he's also in the same universe as the Guardians. You don't think anybody's going to point that out. But other than that, I thought it was great. Cosmo, the space Russian dog, I thought was great after Rocket. Not Rocket, but the guy with the hair that has the Yondu's arrow, calls him a bad dog, and there's that joke throughout the movie. Until he saves a bunch of kids at the end. Dave Bautista I thought was great. There's like a 2-minute couch segment where Dave Bautista argues with the rest of the group, like, why can't I lay down on this couch? It's oblong. Why would they make it this way? It serves more than just the purpose for people to sit side by side each other. I love that fucking scene. My very favorite scene, this is going to spoil the ending, but before the credits, Groot talks to the audience saying, I love you guys, after all the Guardians get in for a hug before they go their own separate ways, because towards the end, they go their own separate ways, and Quill goes to Earth to be with his grandfather. And I think they want to keep the Guardians in. I think Quill should join the Guardians, because now he's back on Earth with his granddad. That's my personal grief. They want to keep the Guardians in. Quill should join the Avengers, or at least the new Avengers. And Mantis goes off to discover herself, other than just being Quill's sister and part of the Guardians. She wants to go find herself. Dave Bautista and Nebula stay behind on Nowhere to help raise kids that the High Evolutionary was going to use to restart another civilization. And Rocket's in charge of the Guardians. I thought the actor who played Rocket did a really good job. I still have the IMDb pulled up here. Let me see who played Rocket. It was Bradley Cooper. I thought Bradley Cooper did a really fantastic job voice acting Rocket. And this is a 5 out of 5 stars in my book. And I guess that's my review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So I guess with that, I'll be bringing this video to a close. This is James saying, if you like the scene, please like, subscribe for more. This is James saying, peace. I'll let Brandon Rogers take away from here. See you on the next one, everybody.
I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.